What would you pick as a top food trend for 2018? Our first guest is here with her annual recap of top trends and her annual holiday themed song. Welcome nutrition consultant and a regular Winning Plate contributor, Leslie Bonci. You are a brave woman, Leslie.
You know what?
To sing
at this point,
on live TV.
And you have a beautiful singer later that will make up for that. But you know what? I don't mind making a fool of myself. And it all is about having fun, right? We have to do that at this crazy time of the year when people get so stressed.
There's so much going on for the holidays. Yes, of course. We have to have that in our life. So you're going to sing first, or we're going to talk about the food trends?
I think we're going to sing first.
Sing first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So very brave. Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. Too many quacks disputing the facts added fear to what we eat. Cleanses seem cool, enhance waters rule, plant-based substitutes for meat. Juicing is hot, food waste is not, vegetables now swap for grains. Plants in our poor, snacks that do more, and foods that mind our brain. Prebiotics, probiotics, fermentations in. Avocado, vegan, keto, foods we choose are more than macros. Let's not food fight. Enjoy every bite and take the time to chew. There's room on the plate for food that tastes great for a happy, healthy you.
Great job, Leslie. That was really good.
Thank you. You know,
oh my goodness.
It's one of my hidden talents. I only do that for my grandchildren because they appreciate it. And my kids are like, Mom, stop.
And now the world knows. All right, so let's talk about some of these food trends for 2018 that you were just singing about. Okay.
So, you know, this whole issue of cleanse.
Yes.
And the problem with this is that our body really knows how to clean itself. It knows how to filter things. It doesn't need any help.
So we don't need to do that?
We don't need to do that. And some of them are very, very high in diuretics, so we're peeing more, pooping more, not better for our body. And it's not a replacement for food. And sometimes they're really pricey. So we don't want to do that.
Don't do that. Okay.
The idea of this enhanced water. So the one on the bottom is a hydrogen water. Well, you know what? Water is made of hydrogen and oxygen. So really, adding more isn't doing anything. You're paying a lot of money. Get it out of your tap. It is so not necessary. And there is one of the water trends right now, raw water. Absolutely not. That's like sewage. No, and no.
All right.
So a lot of people now are choosing to do plant-based meat. So they don't want to eat meat. And so we got a lot of options right now. This is one that is made from peas.
Okay, like the Santa plate.
Yeah, so there's peas and there's soy. Yes. And you know, they're really versatile. Does it look like a hamburger? It does not. Can you blend it into a sauce, into a taco, into a chili? Yes. And it gives you more plants, so that's a positive.
Plant-based, yes.
We have a lot of people that are juicing. And one of the things about it is that when you juice something, you're not chewing. So part of that enjoyment of produce, we like to chew. Yes. It's to chew. And if you do this, then really be sure that you're just getting the juice. You're not getting added sugar, that you're actually maybe getting more vegetables in it. That's important.
I was going to say, that's the scary thing about juices sometimes. You have to be aware of the sugar. Even if it's not added sugar, there's still already some sugar in it.
Well, the sugar that's in there is from fruit, right? So that's there. But sometimes there's added on top of that, and then the size of them is like a vat. That is not a serving of juice. That feeds a family of 12.
All right.
These, I think, are really cool trends. Yes. These are all of the different vegetables that substitute for grain. Look how gorgeous this is. This is actually a butternut squash rotini. So you could use that instead of a pasta to get more produce if you want. Or we have the spiralized vegetables, the zucchini, and now the cauliflower crust that are substitutes for the pizza crust. Not that there's anything wrong with pizza crust, but for people who want more vegetables, you just put on your toppings and there you go, and you're getting more vegetables.
And cauliflower is really, really good.
Yeah, and it's so versatile.
Okay,
then we have all of these plant-based milks, and it's an alternative, but nutritionally are they comparable? They're not, and that's the thing. If somebody's going to drink a lot of pea milk or a lot of almond milk, then you might be missing out on some protein or perhaps some other vitamins and minerals as well.
But are they doing it because they're lactose intolerant?
Not always. Some people want to do it because the calories are low, or because it's trendy, or they don't want to consume milk for whatever reason, and that's all right as long as you make that up in other ways. And you know, in the whole snacking arena, we have so many things from roasted beans to beet chips to kale, and all types of things that is a way of putting more vegetable into the day that feels kind of fun and crunchy.
Need more vegetables in my diet for sure.
We need that. And we all need to take care of our brains because, hello, you
so
know, this
important.
gray matter, it really does matter. So the Mind Diet focuses on things that really do have an effect on protecting the cells of our brain, from fatty fish like salmon, to beans, to leafy greens, blueberries, pomegranate, olive oil, almonds. You know, we could put this into our day.
And it should be just regular almonds, like not salted.
Doesn't matter. I mean, because you're getting the benefit of the nut. So the embellishment of the flavor doesn't detract from the nut itself. And then we have the prebiotics, which are the foods that feed the good bacteria in our gut. And they come in bananas. We get them in onions. We get them in garlic. Even leeks are ways of doing that, and other grains. And then the probiotics have the bacteria in them that are really good for our
Does everybody need probiotics?
Well, not necessarily to take them, to eat them. So foods that have the probiotics in them, which yogurt and kefir does. This is a cultured dairy beverage. A lot of people use kombucha. And the thing about it, to watch the alcohol content, because some of them are pretty high. It's like, whoa, you have to be careful with that. Hello, celebration time. And then things that are fermented. So kimchi, pickles, sauerkraut. Are really, really good for the gut. And then all these things on the end. I mean, avocados are okay, but it's not the be all and end all. And if you don't like them, don't feel guilty. Right? We have olive oil, we have nuts, we have other things. If you want to eat vegan because you want to just eat plant-based, it is grains, it is nuts, it is beans, it is vegetables, it's all of that. But the keto, and the macros, no. We eat that in our food. Worry about that, and you know, it's like all of this food argument. Just
keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Keep it enjoyable. Have some fun.
I will do. Thank you so much for sharing these food trends. For more of Leslie's healthy living tips, watch her here on PTL and check out her website. You'll find that link at kdk.com/PTL. Coming